So today I'll be taking you into one of the sections where we are producing these maggots. This is the larvarium section, and this is where the whole maggot is being made, because no matter what, no matter how you get the eggs, you need this section. This section is very important in black soldier fly maggot farming, because this is where we get to produce this. These ones you're seeing here now, they are getting ready to be moved out of this section, because once we keep them here and they stop moving, at some point they will stop moving. At that point, you know that they are trying to turn into the black soldier fly. So we'll be moving them out of this place, out of this larvarium section. Meanwhile, this entire black ones you see here, we raise them from the larva stage, that's from the egg stage. We hatch them and raise them in this kind of ponds. These are the ponds we use in raising all of these ones you're seeing in this black container here. And these ones now, like I said, at some point they will stop moving and they will turn into flies. Once they turn into flies, they will lay eggs. We'll collect these eggs and also hatch them again in ponds like this. Let me show you. I'll be showing you what these maggots look like, because by me holding this camera like this, I believe you won't be able to see them. So I want to show you these maggots, because they are buried under their substrate all the time, 247. They are always under this substrate feeding, and you need to scrape out this entire waste for you to be able to see them, right? So we need to scrape out this waste for you to see them, as you can see. Now we have millions upon millions of maggots here, and it is very much possible for farmers to mass produce this black soldier fly in tons, because imagine having bigger space more than ours. Believe me, you can be able to generate these in commercial quantity, because what you're seeing in this pond here is the waste we are using to produce this maggot. There is this common question a lot of people continue to ask, like, all this waste, where are we getting this waste, or what is this substance in this pond? I'll also be explaining that right here in this video. But before then, these ponds you're seeing here now, it is just these ponds you need for you to produce these maggots. Talking about the waste we are using to produce in this maggot, this black thing you're seeing in these ponds, this is palm kernel cake, right? And this palm kernel cake now, we get to convert it, and it is not just palm kernel cake alone, because there are other waste, any kind of waste that will be able to decompose, you can use it in producing these maggots. So for those of you always asking, it is palm kernel cake we are using currently at the moment. Now all of these ponds, now it is just palm kernel cake, the eggs of the black soldier fly after incubation. This is just the composition of this pond you're seeing here, because in this pond we only introduce these eggs on top of this palm kernel cake waste, and then they'll be able to break it down. That's why we said these maggots can break down any kind of waste you give to them, any kind of waste. There may be some kind of waste you have in your area we may not even know, but believe me, these maggots can be able to break down that waste if you introduce it to them. That's why we talk about waste, expertise, and space. So long you have these three things in check, then you can be able to produce the black soldier fly maggots. This bowl you're seeing here will allow these ones undergo pupation, then we'll move them into the insectarium to emerge into the black soldier flies and continue to produce these maggots for us. So it is never rocket science. If you're watching this video and you like to get started, share this video and drop a comment below. We'll guide you today on how to get started.